So let's talk about battles. They're epic, have some of the best music in video games, and can even fill you with emotions of rage, excitement, or even sadness. Now it's perfectly clear that Shadow of the Colossus is a wonderful masterpiece of a game. And a wonderful game must have wonderful bosses, right? That's correct, and this game is full of them. I'll go more in depth about the game itself in a future top 10 list, but for now we're focusing on the top 8 battles. This would be a top 10, but since there are only 16 battles in the game, I shrunk the list by a little bit. With that said, let's begin. Do not let its size fool you. Celosia is a beast. Many people dislike this Colossus because of how different it is to defeat than the other ones. But instead of just climbing up it and stabbing it to death just like any other Colossus, you must climb up the stone which holds a plate of fire. Celosia will ram into it, causing a stick to fall, which you must then grab and light on fire to slowly scare Celosia into backing up a cliff so its armor falls off and you can kill it. Unless you're not good enough, then you have to ride it back to the top, make it fall off again, and then you can finally kill it. People find it annoying, I call it fun. I just feel bad killing it though. It's so cute and scared of the fire. Oh. The only part of the battle that I dislike is that if you get hit, you're basically doomed, because Celosia will destroy you if he sees you trying to recover. God, just let me stand up! Ah! So you got some money and you go to the store or on eBay or wherever you buy the games, and you're like, hey, this game looks cool. You got a big guy on the cover. He must be the final boss. I gotta play this game. So you pop it in, you're ready to do whatever and then make it to the final boss and beat the game, and you're hoping that the giant is the final boss and it's gonna be epic. Nope! Valus is the first Colossus you battle, and when you first see him, you're like, oh, that's a huge... There's not much to talk about for this guy. Since he is the first battle, he's a great introduction to the game, and he is easy, but not annoyingly easy. He's the perfect way to teach you how to fight these Colossi. Not to mention, he's pretty big, but not as big as number 6. This thing is huge, and fast, and epic, and everything that describes a fun battle. You must chase Phalanx down while riding aggro. You need to aim for its sand boobs. There are 3 you need to hit. Phalanx will then swoop down, digging its wings, or whatever those are, into the sand. They have conveniently placed grabbable ledges, so you climb up those. You must then jump off aggro, run to the top of Phalanx as it's flying to find the weak spots. You will need to do this multiple times because Phalanx will eventually get the sand back on its underside, which will close the flaps over its weak point. It may sound annoying to have to do this 3 times, or 2 if you're good at the game, but I don't care how many times it takes me to beat it. This battle is epic, and I just wish it could last forever. Peekaboo! I'm playing hide and seek with a Colossus! So much fun! Look at him, he's all like, oh, where'd he go? And I'm all like, over here, Todd! And he's like, I'm in so much pain! Death by hide and seek! Peekaboo! There you are! I found you! Now die! Warning, number 4 contains spoilers. What? This isn't a Colossus? Haha, Oh, you silly goose. I said top 8 battles, not top 8 bosses. When all 16 Colossi are defeated, Dorman has completely possessed Wonder, or something. I get confused easily by the plot of this game. Anyways, Dorman has completely possessed Wonder, and you must now get to play as a giant demon beast. The part I love about this battle is that Dorman controls the exact same way that a Colossus would control if they were playable. Now you know what it feels like to be a giant monster being harassed by little annoying people. The fight may not be very long, but it's fun to be in the shoes of a Colossus. And smash everything! So, you've made it to the halfway point.
Oh boy, I'm gonna fight a big Colossus as a reward for making it this far.
Nope, Chuck Testa. Haha, I'm only kidding. It's a poison lizard. So the previous 7 Colossi teach you how to climb, how to think outside the box, and how to use your surroundings to your advantage. And Kuromori puts all that to the test. First, you must annoy him with your arrows, that do little to no damage at all.
Oh, so he's gonna climb up and get me so I can knock him down, right?
Nope. Kuromori can't stand campers. He will shoot his poison loogies at you, which you must dodge. So, you can't just stand there and camp like a COD player. You must run and find a nice opening, so you can shoot his legs as he climbs after you. He will fall on his back, so you must climb down carefully to him, or waste your health by jumping onto the ground for the fastest way to get to him. This is a great test of your skills, and I get a rush of adrenaline every time I fight him. Number 2 also contains spoilers. You killed my horse! Well, actually it was a bridge. But I'm gonna take my anger out on you anyways! Malice is a gigantic and strong Colossus. You must first make it to the safe tunnels by carefully dodging his energy thingy that he shoots out of his fingers that flies towards you at lightning speed. Once you safely make it into Malice, you must then climb up Malice, and let me just say, he is a lot bigger up close. The climb feels like it takes forever, but once you make it to his back, you can stab him with vengeance. Then you must ride his hand to stab his arm, then ride his other hand to shoot his shoulder, so you can finally stab his head. This battle made me feel so many feelings that I didn't want to feel. If I beat him, I got mono back, right? But was losing aggro worth it? Was any of this worth it? You feel upset killing these innocent Colossi. But when I delivered the final step to Malice, I didn't say for mono, I said, "This is for my horse." Emotions.
Eek! Snake!
No. Dirge is the fastest Colossus. On your feet, you are helpless. There is no way to survive this guy without riding aggro. This is the only Colossus where aggro is required to beat. And I ain't complaining. You ride aggro as Dirge chases you down. You need to aim very carefully at his eye and send him flying into a wall. Climb up his back and stab him as hard as you can. This is the first Colossus that made me fear for my life. But the fact that this battle is my favorite in the game, and that you get to share it with aggro, makes it even harder on me when you lose aggro. The fear of this Colossus, the fun of the battle, and the impact it left makes this my favorite Colossus, and it will always be my favorite.